from Xfinity Center. It's Maryland 66, Michigan only 56, a 10-point win, Bruce. We have Laney, who sang the national anthem with us. This is Wayne Viener with Bruce Posner and Laney for CBS Sports Radio 1300 in Baltimore and TerpTalk. Bruce, take it away.
It's not often we bring in the singer of the national anthem, but I put down in my Twitter account today, stirring rendition. Those final notes went to a new hire. Are you a music major?
Yes, actually I'm a graduate student here. I'm in the Maryland Opera Studio. I'm a first year Maryland Opera Studio. So,
great.
Yeah.
That last couple notes was operatic.
Oh, yes, yes.
It was special.
Thank you.
Are you a big Maryland fan?
Oh, of course.
Did you say go Terps after you said?
I did. I said go Terps.
Well, that got you on the air.
And the crowd loved that part, I'll tell you that. You do the national anthem a lot, or is this just a one-timer?
No, yeah, I love singing the national anthem. I think it's fun, and it's nice to support the country, and why not sing and do that at the same time? So.
Graduate student Laney Woodward.
Did they come to you, or do you go to them to get on the list?
I actually auditioned for this specific game. It's for the Clarice, and so I went in and I auditioned, and I guess they liked me, so they let me do it.
Alrighty, well, thanks a lot for coming on, and we had to bring you on to tell you how great you were.
Thank you.
All right, it's got the day off to a great start.
Thank you so
much.
much.
An easy win. It wasn't an easy win. I thought Maryland really came out sluggish, and I thought Mello got off to a slow start. But when Mello and Dez put it in gear, this team is something special.
Absolutely is. You know, we weren't off to a good start in the first half, and at halftime we still had a 9-point lead. What was the halftime score?
30-21, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 30-21.
And then just like the Wisconsin game, Michigan comes out, scores the first couple buckets in the second half, and the game tightens up again. We get it to 9, it goes back to 4, 5. Mello, for the first time in a while, he wasn't sharp, but boy, did he pick it up in the second half.
You know, it's funny, at the end of the first half, he hit that bomb, all right, 3-point shot to give us the lead, and almost from that point on, his game just lifted. Lots of turnovers today, 12 turnovers, unlike the other day, and Dez had his 6 turnovers, but still 6 for 11 from the field, and well, Mello 8 for 9 from the line, 5 assists. I think the key guy, the key contributor today, definitely was Jared Nickens. I thought his 3 threes kind of put the Terps on top to stay.
It did, and also took the pressure off everybody else. He comes out and for a couple minutes becomes the focal point of the offense. If he could do that every once in a while, it really helps out. You mentioned Dez. Did you see that highlight reel dunk he had when Mello drove to the other end in the first half? Mello gets fouled, the ball pops up in the air, and Dez pulls a Michael Jordan out.
Dez is vertical leaping. If he was going to be a tight end in football, they'd grab him for his vertical leap, because it is something else to write about. Michigan, I thought, shot selection very poor tonight, especially in the first half. 21 threes, many of them were contested. Just not a great day early on. They did pick up toward the end, but the deficit was too big.
Hey, Spike Albrecht is really good. He's as good as he looked when you see him on television, for real. If he had a little bit of help, he could be a star-type player. That kid can shoot. And Michigan's a really good, recognized brand of basketball. Just isn't their year right now.
Well, the Terps are 12-4 now, and believe it or not, Ohio State could do us some favor tonight if they defeat Purdue. That really puts the Terps in the driver's seat for that second seed in the Big Ten tournament.
Yes, it does. Hey, before we get too far into our video today, I want to say thanks to Meyer Consulting Engineers of Rockville. We'll run their spot right here. Meyer Consulting Engineers. In the past 5 years, our organization has completed over 1,300 projects in the U.S. and abroad, including many structures at the University of Maryland. For structural engineering and materials testing and inspection, call Meyer Consulting Engineers.
Of course, they'll continue to support our post-game shows, whether they're on the road in the tournament or the lacrosse team, which, by the way, 12-3, I think that was the final after a pretty rocky start. That game, Wayne, was 3-2 in the third quarter.
That is a low-scoring game. That was the Drexel Dragons over at Bird Stadium today.
Yeah, a pretty good team, and well, they won. We didn't see any of it, so I'll catch a replay on the BTN.
Okay, so what'd you think of Len Bias being the Terrapin legend of the game today?
Well, it's very fitting on this particular night or day. Well, it feels like it's like 7 at night, doesn't it?
It does. It's 2 in the morning somewhere, Bruce.
Yeah, well, I guess
because
so.
we had an early start with Coons Ford Presents the Sports Maven this morning on 1300 CBS Sports Radio. And we'll be on the air again Wednesday night, 6 o'clock for TerpTalk. So why don't you run through the score sheet a little bit?
Smotrich, 9 rebounds. No, 1 point. Very unusual. Missed a Snowbird layup late. John Graham injected a little life into the team early with 4 points. Dez, 6 for 11, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Mello, what can we say? 17 points, 3 trays, 8 for 9 from the line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Rashad Pack, 6 points today, hit a couple trays. Dion Wiley was he scoreless? Yes. Jake Lehman was his aggressive self. I think you must have read the article in the New York Times that got pumped up. Yes. Great article about him in the New York Times today. And from there on, DeMonte only got in for a few minutes. Hey. And Tchaikovsky didn't play, which...
Not at all, but Graham took his minutes.
I didn't figure why, you know?
Well, I'm not sure, but DeMonte Dodd now seems to be on an eternal quest to have more points than fouls. How'd he do today?
Let's see. 2 fouls and 2 points.
Hey, that's a good day for him.
You know what I love? Some of Mello's assists were great. So now, Wayne, comes the tricky part of the season. 2 final road games against Rutgers and Nebraska. They probably need to win one of those games to ensure the second seed.
To be the second seed. If we get the second seed, that means we play at 5 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern on Friday the 13th at United Center.
Correct.
That's a lucky day for us, isn't it?
Well, why not? In Chicago, and who knows who you play? It's so jumbled right now. But they made a statement today, the Terps, and they continue, between the men's and the women's. What are they now? They're 29-4.
And importantly, I guess the women are finished, so they are 9-0 at home. The men are 9-0 at home.
Right, and the women, of course, what a big game tomorrow if you get a chance to watch it. I think it's 1 o'clock on the Big Ten Network. The women play Northwestern. Should they win, they will go through the first Big Ten season undefeated. that's some task.
Yes.
That is some achievement.
But back to today, this is probably Coach Turgeon's first really sad senior day because some of these kids have been around pretty much the whole time he's been here. And, of course, landing Dez was a signature moment for the program, and over the past few games he looks like the superstar that we thought we were getting, especially the rebounding, the leaping. He's doing it all right now.
Wow, 11 for 22 from the three-point line. That made up for a lot, all right? You're talking 3 for 4 for Trimble, 2 for 8 for Jake, 2 for 2 for Pack. What was Nickens? 3 for 5.
Boy, I love Nickens' game, only a freshman. One of the reasons our heads are on a swivel is everybody's coming out of the locker room. There's people walking by us with flowers and good luck wishes for all the seniors. And 7 guys played their last game here at Comcast Center. No NIT this year, Bruce. It's the NCAA tournament.
May we say a sold-out Comcast Center.
Sold out and fairly rocking down the stretch. The crowd picked it up. It's just been a great day for Maryland.
Yeah, that's going to wrap it. Final score 66-56. Terps are 24-5, 12-4 in the conference, and good day for the lacrosse team. A 12-3 win moves them to 3-1, and kind of shakes out that Yale game out of the memory.
It probably does. So, for Bruce Posner, this is Wayne Viener, intern Mason. We'd like to thank Lainey, the national anthem singer, for stopping by. And to our Baltimore-based crew for all their support. You can hear us on 1300 CBS Sports Radio. Next show is Wednesday at 6.
Last home game. Ouch.
Ouch. Say goodnight, Bruce. Or good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We hit Terminus!